let's try this again. So I just bought a new phone over the weekend. I upgraded my phone, and I had never ever had an issue of my phone running out of space for video and pictures and everything. Yeah, I just did. So apparently the new cameras make the phone run out of space. So I'm gonna have to figure something out as far as having space for filming. So let's hope I can get through the rest of this video without having any issues. Fingers crossed. Okay, I believe I was talking about this sock. So I think last time we filmed, I was either very close to being done or I was working on the heel. So as of now, or I was either completely done or working on the heel. The sock is now done. And I went ahead Saturday and cast on Saturday I went ahead and cast on the second sock, and I had to take a little bit of time to figure out how I was going to, because I wanted the colors to line up exactly. So I ended up having to take my second ball of yarn that I have, and this is a Patton's Croy yarn that I bought at Joann Fabrics, and I actually had to I had to take my ball winder for my cake winder for regular skeins of yarn, and I actually had to invert the cake or the ball of yarn that came so that the colors would line up appropriately. I don't know why, but I had to do that. So so Saturday and Sunday I worked on this. I only worked on the Saturday and Sunday, and I'm about 70% done with the sock. And I'm very pleased with how it's coming along. So as you can see, the colors match up pretty much perfectly. So this one might have a tad bit more pink at the top, but for the most part, it is pretty much a perfect match. So I'm very pleased with that, especially for the first time, because this is the first time I've ever done a self-striping sock yarn. So there we go. So very, very happy with that. I have my my line in for the afterthought heel, because that's my favorite heel now. And I have about 25 or 30 rows to go until I get to the toe. I'll put the toe in, put the afterthought heel in, and I will have a pair of socks. And that's how much yarn I still have on that cake of yarn, or I guess ball of yarn turned into cake. So I will have plenty of yarn left to do heels and toes, or maybe even, I doubt I can get another pair of socks out of that, but I would definitely be able to get another pair of socks out if I do an alternative heel and toe with something else. So we'll see what happens. Don't know what I'll do, but that is my knitting progress for the week. That is all I've done as far as knitting is concerned. Okay, put that off to the side. And all I have to go for stitching is I did do some stitching. I worked on my Autumn Forest Quaker by Stickadien von der Wienberg. Not a whole lot of progress has happened this week. It's just been a really busy week. I am hoping, since I'm off for Thanksgiving, that I will have some progress to show. However, I am also going to be working on some model stitches for some personal designs. So here is my progress. And this is stitched on a 46 count linen. I don't know the name of the color linen anymore, by XJU Designs or XJU Designs on Etsy. And so what I stitched this week are the letters WRL, the acorn, the squirrel, this motif, and I think this was already done, but maybe I did this motif. No, I think I only did these little pieces. I don't know, maybe I did this motif, but I don't think so. I think it's just these small things and the orange Quaker. But I'm very close. I only have 2 more motifs here before I move the Q-snap down to the bottom portion of the piece. This will definitely be a finish by the end of the year. So again, I'm going to continue working on this until I have a finish. I really want